In alphabetical order, so I guess we begin with DA. So for 3 minutes, and we have a timer here who is Frank, our automatic timer, who will at the point of
10 seconds.
10 seconds, you'll get the yellow paddle. After that, the red paddle, and after that, the hook.
All right.
Please.
Well, good morning. I'm Jan Angel. I'm your newest 26th District Representative. To start with a little bit about my background, I've spent 14 years in commercial banking. I owned my own business right here in the 26th District with locations in both Kitsap and Pierce for 9 years. I had about 54 employees. After that, spent 7 years in Kitsap County real estate, and then 8 years as your Kitsap County Commissioner. I'm just completing my second session, first term as your state representative, and my first term was basically fighting taxes and out of control spending, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Top priorities for me. Number one, obviously education, because education in our state constitution is the only item that is mentioned that must be funded. It states it is our paramount duty to fund education, and we must do so fairly, predictably. The unfunded state mandates are inappropriate and they're wrong for our citizens, for our children, for our teachers, for our school districts. Let's go on to the economy. We have got to get people back to work. Many of you may have lost your jobs, you've had hours cut, you've had pay cuts. And I'll tell you what, you can't make a mortgage or a house payment or put bread on the table if you don't have a paycheck. We've got to get the economy rolling again by honestly getting business off, or getting government off of the back of our business people so they can do what they do best, and that's retaining and creating jobs. So economy, education, and then we've got to take care of our most vulnerable. I title all of that under public safety. Whether it be law enforcement, whether it be corrections, whether it be our seniors and our disabled that can't take care of themselves, all of that comes together under public safety, because I believe that it is our responsibility to take care of our citizens. Then after that, you go into the priorities of government. What are the core issues or the core of government that you then have the money to spend? And the key is, you can't spend more than you bring in, bottom line. I'm Jan Angel. We'll be talking about a lot more of these issues here as we go, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe, and thank you to the Chamber for the opportunity for us, the candidates, to present ourselves to you and the support of the democratic process. And thank you all for being so completely insane to get up early this morning and drag yourselves in here for this event. My name is Sumner Schoenike, and I am running for the House of Representatives, 26th Legislative District, Position 1. Most of you know I am a pediatrician. I grew up in a politically split family. My mother was a Democrat, my father a Republican, and you can imagine that we had some fairly interesting conversations around our dinner table. I attended public school throughout my K through 12 education, went on to the University of Texas to get a Bachelor's of Science degree, got an MD from Baylor College of Medicine, a Master's of Public Health from the University of Texas in Houston, School of Public Health, and then went on to a series of residencies, and I would refer you to the to the biography that I believe got passed around that gives an accounting of my experience in my education. I've done a little bit of every type of pediatrics imaginable. I've taught pediatric residents and students at the University of Oregon Health Sciences University. I have done some medicine in the emergency room of Mary Bridge as a pediatric emergency room specialist for 2 years. I supported our military as a contractor with Champus and TRICARE in the Mannheim military community during Desert Shield and Desert Storm. I returned to this area and joined a 5-person practice in Lakewood, Washington, where I owned and ran a 5-person pediatric clinic as a small business for 11 years. I understand the world of small business. Obviously, I understand the world of medicine. The 31 years of medical care that I have provided as a public service has been always involved very high stakes decision making. Some of that has been life and death decision making, and I intend to bring that decision making forward to the House of Representatives. Thank you.